Ben gave it his all.
He did.
Ben gave it his all. I salute to Ben for going out like that, man. His best years are still behind him.
Y'all moving on still?
Yeah, he got to go. It's time to rebuild, man.
Hey, man.
We need to rebuild everything.
I thought y'all was on the verge of y'all were getting blown smooth out the other night.
The coach said it best. They played like a good JV team.
You look like a JV team all year to me, to be honest.
Whatever. We had a couple winning streaks there. We was looking good for a hot second out there. You see me in Dallas and Arizona lined up to go to the Super Bowl. We just fell off kind of quick.
That was fraud.
Y'all right behind us.
No.
I see that choo-choo train coming right behind us.
We in first place.
For right now.
We won 6 in a row.
For right now.
I told you this. I told you all of this was coming though.
What?
That we was going to turn it around. I told you a couple episodes ago we was going to win 6 in a row. We won 6 in a row. And that right now we back number 1 in the AFC West.
I got y'all losing next week. Who y'all got?
We play tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Who y'all got?
San Diego.
L.
No, excuse me. LAChargers. My bad.
L.
No.
Gert. L. It's coming up.
We still a few weeks away from your bet.
What? You happen to go to buy a jersey?
That you're going to have to wear Chiefs stuff.
I don't see it happen.
I see it happen.
But I'm a good sportsman. If it happens, I'll go buy it. I just hope you the same way.
I'm going to be a great sportsman.
We're going to see, y'all. He was on here and he made the bet. We hold him to the bet. Hold him to the bet.
I'm definitely a man of my word. I'm definitely going to. I made the bet. If somehow some miracle happens, because it's going to take a miracle, that if Pittsburgh does win and beat the Chiefs, it will be a miracle. But I don't see it happening. It's going to be 2 guys on this show. I mean, just draped down in Chiefs stuff.
I just hope my guys ain't got the alligator arms dropping all the balls. It was a good game, man. Ben tried to give it his all.
Man,
if he would have held on to the ball in that thing end zone, at least it would have been.
He tried, man. But like I said, what I tell you a couple episodes ago.
What?
This is the time of year that you separate.
What? The who?
Pretenders.
Say it.
From the contenders.
So when you over here sitting next to me, what are we separating again?
I won't be sitting next to you. Only when I'm doing the show.
When he's sitting next to me, we are separating. How you say it? The pretenders from the contenders.
Only time I'll be sitting next to you when we do the show. Other than that, my team, the Chiefs, we moving on. I'm telling you. Chiefs fans, we on the roll, baby. I know it looks a little different from years past, but it's going to end up with a great result. Stay with me on this.
Double L's. That's for 2 years back to back.
This is the thing. I'm going to talk to the Chiefs fans real quick because you said that Chiefs fans don't even want to talk to me.
Yo, get it out there too.
All right, this is
my Steelers fans is listening. Y'all know I'm supporting.
This is the thing with the Chiefs fans. Chiefs fans, let me holler at y'all real quick.
Let him get it out.
6 in a row. All right. So we go to LA tomorrow to play the Chargers. All right. We got no Willie Gay and no LJ Snead tomorrow. So they both out. This is the thing. And possibly we could be without Chris Jones and Josh Gordon. But we don't know that for sure yet. So my whole thing is for the Chiefs fans, and what I think the Chiefs need to do tomorrow. First of all, I'm not going to be surprised if this defense steps up because I think the defense is on the roll now. But this is my thing. This is my keys to the Chiefs win tomorrow. I think the offense steps up tomorrow, big time. I think they step up big time because the defense has been carrying. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. The defense been really carrying us the last 5 to 6 weeks.
So now it's time for the defense to have a bad game, and I see that.
I don't see them having a bad game, but what I do see is the Chiefs offense stepping up tomorrow and helping them out. You know what I'm saying? And
time to tell.
And that's what it's going to take tomorrow.
Because
this is a game where when you do have the best player in the league, like we do have in Pat Mahomes, this is the type of game that they step up in. Big players make big plays in big games.
I wish I had some salt so I could just throw it all over everything you're saying right now.
You don't have to. No, ain't going to be no salt thrown. Be a lot of touchdowns thrown tomorrow by Pat Mahomes.
Kind of like your friend B. Young was throwing that salt at me.
He was throwing a lot of salt at you.
Ain't he with an MU? Don't he represent MU?
He's an MU fan.
Didn't KU play MU?
KU and MU Saturday.
We need some answers, B Young. I hope you can comment on that. Was we supposed to be playing you?
What you want to talk to B Young about? I know you said you wanted.
I want to talk to him about 65 to 102.
I know you said you wanted to get some stuff off your chest about the MU and KU game.
I need answers. So, 65 to 102.
So, what do you want to talk to B Young about?
He should tell people he's from KU and not MU. It's the rumor in the streets anyway. It sounds better for your resume.
You was happy when y'all got that big win.
Oh, man, all I thought about was B. All I thought about was you, B. But hey, he's a homie, y'all. He's going to be coming on the show to talk about his business. He's a good friend of ours. Yeah. We just talk a lot of sports trash.
Yeah, definitely sports trash, man. But, hey, I ain't going to lie. This is no knock on B, man. But I watched a lot of college basketball this year, man. And golly, man. All right.
40 ball?
For a rivalry game, I guess they say it's a rivalry game, border war. It used to be a border war in the Big 12, but man, that was one of the worst performances that I've seen in a long time.
I love it.
Man, and I'll just leave it at that, man. I expected more, but man, my goodness gracious.
That's for that heckler that's in the back of the crowd.
And you know what? And I ain't even no KU fan, man, but man, golly, they got mollywopped, man.
Maybe their football program is better than their basketball. Is that what it is?
Man, I really don't know. I ain't trying to get in on that because, I mean, you a KU fan, right? And I don't want it. I don't even want.
You do, huh?
And I hold on. And I don't even want you to go into your football program because
yeah,
because you really.
We're not known for a football program, though.
You got the worst football program in America.
Because we're not known for it. We're known for the basketball. The people from Look, listen. Who was that? Andrew Wiggins. He just did something special. A former KU guy, not MU, but former KU guy. Gave who? Was that Steph Curry? His special pass yesterday?
Yeah, he was the guy that assisted Steph on the record breaking. But I'm not trying to sit here and say Andrew Wiggins made everything happen.
But he's just a KU guy, not MU. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Who's that?
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, he's a KU guy.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? Are you trying to give him credit on the three?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to give him credit for the assist.
Okay.
To the person that shot the three. I'm just saying that guy came from KU, not MU. That's all.
Fat shout out to Steph too, though, man, on that record-breaking three. But yeah, Andrew Wiggins was definitely assisting on it. But nah, I'm gonna give a fat shout out to Steph, man, on that record last night, man. Steph is a living legend, man. And to sit there, I actually witnessed him break that record last night, and he is the greatest shooter that the NBA has ever seen. And
he got a lot of kids trying to mimic him.
He's changed the game in a lot of ways, man.
All the kids want to shoot threes now.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing but threes.
I mean, you got kids passing up layups now,
just to shoot
threes, man,
from half court.
You know what I'm saying? Steph's changed the game. You know, I mean, you have to give Steph credit for that, man, because he's a generational type of talent. And he started a different kind of movement that in the beginning made a lot of coaches go crazy, you know what I'm saying, because of the three-point shooting and all that crazy stuff, man. But
got a question for you. What's one of your Steph Curry's greatest moments that you remember the most?
One of my favorite Steph Curry's
stands out to you.
One of my favorite Steph Curry games is actually the one he played OKC. It was a Saturday night on ABC primetime. And I think it was February back in 2015 where he came like 2 steps across half court and hit the three.
Oh, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, man, that was like...
That's the shot that got all the kids wanting to shoot the three.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great shot by a great player, man. But just the way, I mean, just come across half court and just pull that shot.
It's just not the shot. He came out doing dances and everything.
I mean, Steph. I mean, that was probably one of my favorite Steph Curry moments. He's had a lot of great moments, but I mean, if you ask me that probably comes to mind as one of my favorite ones of Steph Curry. Man, he's a great player, man. You got to give credit when we're watching greatness, that's one thing about us. When we're watching greatness, we need to really cherish what we're watching. When we're watching these great players like Steph, LeBron, KD, and all them. These guys are living legends, man.
Mine's with him came January 21st of this year when they was playing the Blazers. Mm-hmm. He hit 62 points against them. Mm-hmm. I just thought that was amazing. He was putting up some Kobe numbers.
You know what? Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, to me, right now, he's running away with the MVP in the NBA right now.
You got him cutting down the nets this year?
I don't know, man. Right now, I think the two best teams in the NBA are in the West. I think the two best teams in the NBA are the Phoenix Suns, and I think are the Golden State Warriors.
So our Lakers ain't nowhere in the picture?
No, not right now. They not.
I hate to say it, man.
And it hurts me too, man, because I'm a big Laker fan. You're a big Laker fan, so.
I ain't really a Laker. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all fans.
Well, hold on. Let me go back real quick. Mm-hmm. You are not a Laker fan.
I told you I'm Kobe. Wherever not Kobe, but wherever LeBron go, I go. So right now, if LeBron's in the Lakers, I'm a Laker fan. I have not been the biggest Laker fan. No, I have not. But wherever LeBron goes, I go. So if he's supporting LA right now, I'm a LA supporter. Have I ever always been the biggest LA supporter? No. I'm a LeBron lover. That's just me. Wherever he goes, I go. When it's time to pack my bag, I packs it. And I travel. Freaking flyer miles.
A lot of us real Laker fans.
Here we go.
Who've been Laker fans for years. Mm-hmm. 20 years plus with me.
Right.
I respect LeBron to death.
Mm-hmm.
Great player. Mm-hmm. Living legend. Top 3 all time.
Right on.
I didn't want him in LA.
Oh. So you don't want the ring he just gave you a couple years ago? Can I get that back?
You can't get that back.
Why? You don't want him in LA. I didn't say nothing about not liking LA.
I didn't originally want him in LA.
But he's here.
Am
I
happy that he won that ring in LA? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, I'm happy he won that ring.
So are you saying you're not happy that LeBron is in LA? You heard this, fans.
I'm grown to accept it. I've grown to accept it.
I don't want to hear that.
I mean, I've grown.
Who's better than LeBron out there right now?
I don't think. And this is no, like I said, this ain't no knock on LeBron. This is top 3 player of all time. I don't think LeBron's the best player in the league right now.
Who do you have number 2 in the league right now? Since he's number 3.
Number 2 in the league?
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick a number 2 player in the league right now, I'd say Steph Curry.
Really? Mm-hmm. And who's your number 1?
KD.
KD's my number 1. You right on that.
I say KD, and then I would go
Steph Curry.
I would go
Steph Curry don't play no D.
I mean, a lot of players don't play no D.
I think Westbrook is better than Steph Curry. Who? Westbrook.
Man, Westbrook might be traded next Tuesday.
I know. I seen that too. I seen it on the internet.
You're gonna compare?
I seen like 3 guys they wanted to trade.
You gonna compare Russell Westbrook to Steph Curry?
I'm just not as. He's just known for the 3.
No,
he's hot for the 3.
Nah, he ain't
coming down playing no D on you.
I mean, we could say that a lot of other players that don't play no D. But if you're gonna ask me, dude's a runaway right now for the MVP in the NBA right now. And you're saying he's not top? You don't have him in your top 5?
He'll be my top 5.
So who's your top
5? Come back to me. Let me gather my thoughts on that.
Who's your top 3?
Right now, I have KD as number 1. Mm-hmm. I have LeBron as matter of fact, let me take that back. I got LeBron as number 1. I got KD as number 2. Mm-hmm. And number 3, I give it to Steph.
So you got LeBron at number 1?
Yes.
Over KD?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yes. If there was a meetup right now and the Lakers was a healthy, nice team, yes, I'm riding with LeBron all day.
Okay. You know what I'm a Laker fan. You know the Warriors are doing all this and they don't even have to play yet.
I know. And he's a beast.
Clay's a beast.
He's a beast.
But Clay's been out for a few years, so that's another story by itself too, though. But
what all do you think the Lakers need to take to beat this team right here?
Man, this is my honest opinion on the Lakers right now. I think they're old.
Mm.
They struggle defensively.
Mm.
I honestly think that.
You sound like you want LeBron to go.
No, I don't want to go. I want more minutes for Melo, and I want more minutes for Rondo. Me personally,
I like Rondo. I've always been a fan of him.
I just think the Lakers right now don't have a great identity on defense. And that's their struggles. They don't have a lot of shooters. You know what I'm saying? In the way the game of basketball, especially in the NBA, you gotta have shooters, man.
You do.
You gotta have shooters, and I think that's what the Lakers struggle with. They don't have the shooters, but
Can I don't want to change the subject, but I am though. Speaking of shooters, heard Stephen A shot his shot at Molly. Have you heard that rumor? Stephen A?
Yeah, I definitely heard that rumor.
You think it's just a rumor?
I'm gonna give my honest opinion, man. I don't really think it's nothing there, to be honest with you.
I don't
really
either.
don't, man.
I don't either.
I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I know shooters shoot.
Who started that though? Do you know where that rumor came from?
I don't know.
It's out there heavy right now.
I don't know where it came from, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's nothing there.
I respect you, Stephen. I don't think you hitting on it. What if Stephen A do end up? What if he is with her though? Is that a bad move?
Definitely not a bad move. I mean, I'm be honest with you. I mean, he definitely not a bad move. I mean, you want me to sit here and say that's a bad move, then if I say that's a bad move, something's wrong with me. I mean, that's not a bad move. Steven's a single guy. He ain't got no kids. I mean, hell no, that's not a bad move. But I don't really think too much is in there, man. But, I mean, it is what it is. But
Steve.
We'll see how everything goes. But if I was a betting man, I'd say ain't nothing there, man.
I don't either. I don't think nothing's there. Some people talking about they got footage of them sneaking out on a late night together. And have you heard about that or seen it?
No, I haven't, man. I think a lot of this stuff can be clickbait.
Yeah.
I think it can be clickbait. For you,
Right,
to be
right,
honest
right.
with you, man. But we're gonna move on, man, and we're gonna try to touch on a little bit of this Drake and Kanye.
Oh. What about them? Did you watch a concert?
I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of the concert, a good portion of the concert, from just stuff that I've seen online, and it's two legends, man.
Yeah.
Two legends getting together, man.
They trying to free Larry Hoover.
Kind of squashing their beef.
That was the Free Larry Hoover movement. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
I think Kanye did his thing, man. Kanye did his thing, man, with his stuff. And just to see them two dudes together, man, it was amazing for a lot of people.
It was a good concert.
I mean,
Ye came out wearing them dang boots. You gonna buy some of them boots Ye got now?
shit, I can't afford it.
Those some different looking boots, bro.
Shit, them boots probably about.
You like them though? You seen them?
Nah, man, them boots, man.
There's some different. They used to call them moon boots. Remember them back in the day?
Man, I remember moon boots.
That's what Kanye got.
Nah,
Ye boots.
Nah, shit, moon. Them was space boots he had on. Shit, on moon boots. Shit, that was a little bit another kind of level he had on. Them boots probably was $5,000 to $10,000 boots he had on. Man, I can't afford them boots, and if I could, I wouldn't wear them boots.
I think he just got that spot over there at the Louis Vuitton. Where old boy just passed that. I think he just got his job.
I heard it might be a rumor that he could
Moving into his position.
possibly take over, but I don't know, man. Would you wear them boots?
I'm not into them. I'm not in boots, sandal things, none of them. They look, I don't know. They look spacious.
I can see you in them boots.
Whatever. You don't see me in them boots.
They match that
I'm
hat.
an Air Max, Nike, Jordan type wearing. You just catch me in some
You
games.
wouldn't wear the Kanye boots.
I wear them other shoes he came out with a long time ago. I don't know. I ain't into this new stuff. Them boots cover up everything.
Man, them boots was damn near over his damn knees, man. I can't wear them boots, man. I mean, Kanye on the
You probably don't
fashion.
even need no socks with them boots on. Everything
Man,
warm.
them boots probably had your feet swelled up for a week, man. Probably them things, man. I can't wear them boots, man. But man, to see Kanye and Drake on the same stage, man,
Yeah,
that was pretty cool, man.
They killed their beef.
Especially with a lot of rap beef going on nowadays, man. It just seems like this rap beef is kind of getting kind of crazy now.
Yeah.
With a lot of these rappers getting killed and stuff, man. So it was kind of good to see guys come together. I mean, obviously Drake and Kanye are two legends in the game, and they're on a whole nother level, man. But with all this rap beef going on nowadays, man, what's your thing about these rappers, man? And a lot of them of these rappers are getting killed in their own hood, man. What do you think about that, man?
And what's that? That's about 4 or 5 rappers. Within the last 2 years, the thing got killed in their own hoods. We got Slim 400, Mo 3, King Von, Dolph, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
All these people been killed in their own hood.
Yeah.
So when you get money, are you not supposed to go back? I mean, are they living a different life or what? I mean,
man,
I don't know.
It's crazy, man. It's just, to me, I think in a lot of ways, sometimes you do have to kind of swallow your pride.
And not go back or go back?
I know you want to go back. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying?
But it's one of them situations I think you danged if you do and you danged if you don't. Mm-hmm. If you go back, it's a possibility that you know, what could happen to just the young dog. Mm-hmm. If you don't go back, then you got them people that said, oh, you done made it out. Now you out the hood. You don't even come back to where you're from.
Yeah, and then you do risk that, people saying that. But at the same time, you got to kind of protect yourself.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who actually grew up in the hood, the goal is actually to make it out the hood.
Some people get rich and want to go to the hood.
Yeah, and they do, man. It's crazy too, because
I think them people never.
These rappers and just rappers, athletes in general, they go through so much stuff because they're still tied to where they grew up at. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them have family members that are still in that environment, but they've moved on from that environment. And their family hasn't been able to get out of that environment still because, say if you're a young rapper, ain't really made a lot of money yet, or you're a young athlete who ain't really made a lot of money yet, you're not still able to pull everybody in your family and friends out of the hood. You know what I mean? So a lot of them are still in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And
but do you think they going back to the hood to bring their friends out, or you think they're going back to the hood to floss?
This is the thing. I think some of them do go back to the hood to floss. I think some of them do go back to the hood to still keep that street credibility.
Because if I had a quick 3 to 4 million, I'm going to ride up and down parallel, something real. I'm pulling up everywhere. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, but okay, with that being said, how often would you be in the hood?
I'm just getting to do my quick little, make sure my car is ready. I'm going to hit the town hard that day.
But
the morning, one car, the evening, one car, and the night, a whole nother car.
Yeah, and then that can that can be deadly.
That's true.
But I think a lot of the rappers and stuff like they feel they rap about certain things, you know what I'm saying, and a certain lifestyle that they live and how they be in the hood and stuff like that. They feel that they still have to be in the hood and still have that street cred. You know what I'm saying? But I think it comes a time that you have to value your life, safety of your family and stuff. And if you got to get out of the hood, damn you got to get out of the hood.
Yeah. I mean, I think they out of the hood.
Because you can still be raised in the hood, make it out of the hood, and still get back to the hood without being in the hood every day.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because, and I hate to say this too, man, but it's so many crabs in the barrel. A lot of times where you come from, it's so many people that's not happy to see you make it out.
Yeah. Drag you right back down on the smallest incidents, some stuff you probably didn't even do.
So the hate is so real, man. That's why a lot of these young rappers are getting killed now, man. It's by people they probably knew. It's from a lot of their same hood. Look at Nipsey. Killed in front of his store. He built a business in his neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's crabs in the barrel. Everybody in your hood ain't happy for you, even when they act like they are happy for you.
Yep.
And that's just life in general. That's not just being a rapper. That's just if you can open a clothing store or a vending machine business or get into real estate. Man, everybody that hit like on your Facebook thing or see you, they ain't happy for you for real.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of hate. Yeah, a lot of hate. So
sometimes before you can turn around.
Yeah, so I think these rappers really need to concentrate, to be honest with you, concentrate on your own self, your personal safety, your family safety, and just do what's best for real, man. And don't try to get into all that old street cred and all that stuff, man. But
to me, I think if I was a rapper and I wanted to give back to the community, I'd just hire a little organization that represented me. Mm-hmm. If I felt nervous about a situation, just sitting them down there instead of me. Because I know they after me, they ain't gonna knock off my organization, you know?
Or that, you know, a lot of these rappers, man, they put up a lot of stuff, man, all this money and stuff that they do, which, you know, a lot of older people like us and older, like, oh, these guys, they put all this money, stacks of money and stuff on there, which it's a new generation, so a lot of people do stuff different. But all I ask for, if you doing all that, man, and you know you got beef and haters, man, beef up your security, man.
Yeah.
You know, beef up your security. I mean, if you got to go into the hood, it's okay to beef up your security. Ain't nothing wrong with that,
nothing
man.
at all.
You know
especially if it's gonna save your life.
Yeah, I mean, because you mean the main
I don't know too many people that's eager to die.
No, man, ain't nobody eager to die for real
at
like
all.
that, man. So just beef up your security. I think a lot of these rappers do need to beef up their security. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the Slim 400 video and how he got killed, you know, sitting in Inglewood.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, it's in a way, it's sad too, man, because
he grabbed on the dude's leg, though.
Man, we losing a lot of young rappers nowadays, man. We really are, like you said.
At a fast rate.
You know, Dolph and all these guys, man. And I think that some of them are still trying to still say, okay, I'm from the hood, I'm in the hood.
They just want to keep that street cred.
And the street cred is a lot, man. And it ain't really about that no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as they give me that M, skip that street cred.
You know, I mean, it comes a point in time, like I said, you can be from the hood and still do from the hood and not live in the hood.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about that. And I just think that, man, it's just sad. I'm seeing a lot of these rappers, young rappers, just dying off at a high rate right now. And I think that it could, actually be prevented, man.
It could. A lot of it could. More than.
But I think it's a lot of hate, man, because to be honest with you, 90% of these guys are probably getting killed by people from their own neighborhoods.
Yep.
They really are. So, I mean, I hope all these deaths and stuff kind of wake some rappers up or these young people. It
should, but I don't think it is, because everybody wants to be the hardest person out there. Mm-hmm. Be like, I'm in the hood with no security. You see me, I'm real. I don't need no security out here.
Yeah, man.
That's one of the main things they be out here expressing or saying, you know?
And that stuff gets you killed.
Quick.
Stuff gets you killed.
Quick, real quick.
You know what I'm saying? It get you killed, but I don't know. I just hope it changes, because we've lost a lot of good, young, talented rappers that were really talented, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, hopefully this is kind of a wake-up call for them to kind of get things turned around.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. But,
anything else you want to touch on this week? Hopefully that y'all win tomorrow.
We're going to get a win tomorrow.
Don't do it for me. You better do it for your team.
We're going to do it for our team. We don't got nothing to do with the Steelers.
Thank you.
We're gonna
not to the 26.
Because right now you guys are out. You're out.
We are not out of the picture. We are in the hunt.
You're out of the
Don't do us like that.
You're out of the picture.
We're in the hunt, y'all. Hold your head up, Steelers fans. Don't never let them knock you down.
You're out of the picture.
Hold your head up.
I got y'all out of the picture.
Stick your chin up.
Right now.
Put your chest out.
Right now, Steelers fans, and I understand. You know, you're supposed to be hype and all this and optimistic and stuff.
Y'all went through a good 23 years of the way I'm feeling for a half of a season.
What have you done for me lately?
I don't want to hear it. Nothing.
We've been in the last 2 Super Bowls and
we lost.
We won one.
3 years don't count.
We're
gonna go back 3. Might as well go back to my Super Bowl.
We won in Super Bowls in the last 2 years. When last time you been in a Super Bowl?
When last time you been?
Your oldest son DJ wasn't even born when you went to Super Bowl.
He was.
He was not.
Big Ben had his first ring with my son. I think it was the day he was born. That's how it all started, yeah.
I don't believe that.
I don't either. It sounded good, though. It sounded good, yeah.
Nah, but, I mean, it is what it is. But, Chiefs fans, we fine. We're going to go to San Diego tomorrow. Get a big win. get a huge win tomorrow, and be in sole possession of first place in the AFC West.
That'll put you at home court or home field advantage. This win tomorrow. That's this is a division game you got?
Division game. It's a division game. It's our biggest game of the year. We win this tomorrow, the division is pretty much wrapped up.
I hear you. Till the 26th.
You're not
the only ones that put some dirt on the elbows.
You ain't in our division.
No, it don't matter. We're going to put some dirt on the elbows, though.
You ain't in our division.
At Arrowhead.
You ain't in our division. Right now, set up with youth basketball and grassroots programs. I talked about it yesterday. I just try to give advice to some of these coaches that are in the grassroots programs to be more fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying? Your son's in the grassroots program. My son plays in the grassroots program. And I'm just trying to give advice to a lot of the grassroots programs in KCK because that's where you grew up.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. I'm seeing our high schools are not at the part it used to be when we were in high school.
What do you mean by that?
And I'm just seeing that as far as just winning and just being solid and being respectable, like some of our programs have turned into laughing stocks. And I believe, and I've coached high school basketball before. I've coached grassroots programs before, and I've coached on the AU circuit before. So I've done all three.
Why you consider them laughing stock?
If you really look at it, and this is no knock on Schlegel, I love Schlegel, but there was a game this year that Schlegel scored 11 points in the game.
Oh,
in a high school game. And I heard some people on Twitter saying,
"What was this freshman JV varsity?"
This was varsity.
Stop. What mass? What school? Maybe that school was bringing that pressure. What school was it?
Even if you played Oak Hill Academy in Virginia,
11. Maybe that's all they could have produced.
11 points in a high school basketball game for boys in KCK and the KCal League. This have produced so many legendary players in KCal, in KCK, Wyandotte County. That's unacceptable. And that's not where it used to be at.
Sounds like you need to get back into coaching. Slago.
I'm not here to talk about nothing like that. You know, Slago has a coach. You know what I'm saying? So I will never speak on nothing like that.
You're right.
But I just want to talk about where I think it starts at. It starts in the grassroots programs, and I think these coaches have to put more fundamentals into these programs. I think they need more foundation in building these grassroots programs. I think some of these grassroots programs are kind of all over the place. I also think that a lot of parents don't support these grassroots programs like they did when I was coaching the grassroots.
I think they use it for a daycare center. Like the other week when I was going down there to take my son to basketball practice, it's cold as heck. Now, you know the corona's out, so they're only letting one team practice at a time. As soon as you go up and knock on the door, dude is going to tell you, hey, man, you got to wait till the other team gets through before your team can come in there. Kids just dropping their parents. I mean, their parents is dropping their kids off, not even making sure they can get through the door. The door is locked. It's cold as heck outside. They pulling up. I don't get that, man.
That's why I think
I don't get that.
And like you said, and then I had to talk with you about that too. And that's what kind of made me think a lot of these parents do use these coaches as babysitters. I'm taking them to practice, boom. So I got 2 hours of free time.
But it's before the kid even goes in the gym. They up the block at the stoplight. Like your son ain't even made. You don't even know if he can get in there.
Yeah.
They're at the street at the stoplight already.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of the parents got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better because I'm gonna tell you a real true story. I coached at Mocan for like 5 years. Guess how many kids I took home at Mocan?
How many?
After practice.
No, that's a higher different.
Hold on.
Right.
It comes back to a support thing. I coached at Mocan for like 4 to 5 years. How many kids, just take a guess, how many kids do you think I took home after practice?
Every practice or all together?
How many kids do you think I took home after any practice at Mocan?
None. Because their parents is paying for them to be in that establishment. So it's a different type of outlook of what you want your child to.
It's not a money issue.
Are you saying you had to take kids home from Mocan?
I coached at Mocan for 5 years. 4 to 5 years. I never took one kid home after practice.
And why do you think that is?
Support them. The parents support. And what I'm talking about in my area that I grew up in KCK, in Wyandotte County, there has to be more support, man. We can support because you can't tell me we can't support. When I coach high school basketball or a grassroots program, when I pick up a kid from practice, for practice, and have to take a kid home after practice, and there's 5 cars in the driveway. You mean to tell me that one of those cars, a parent or uncle or something couldn't come get that kid?
I don't get it either, man.
As a coach, and I talked about this on Twitter, as a coach, I want to get home to my family too. When I get out of practice at 8 o'clock at night, I want to get out of practice and get home to my family. I don't want to sit there and have to take a bunch of kids home, which I will do it in a heartbeat. And if I had to do it today, I'd still do it again today.
It's the passion.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying it's something I wanted to touch on tonight, and I just want to say.
How can you make? Well, I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying. More fundamentals.
Yeah, and it's just a support. We as a community in this county, in this Wyandotte County, we have to have more support because we put a lot of emphasis on kids and that, but these kids need the support from the adults before they, to succeed. We got to put more into these kids, man. And that's just something I wanted to touch on tonight because I had a couple people hit me up and ask me about that. And I just think that it starts at home, and we got to get more support. And these it's coaches and players, and parents. Coaches and parents. We all have to do a better job together for it to succeed, man. So
that's true.
I'm ending on that, man. But that's something I do want to touch on because it was on my mind heavy for the last couple of days because I'm, especially when I see a lot of our high schools around here kind of struggling right now. And I know the kind of talent that passes through this city. And I know the kind of talent that's been around here. And I know.
See, you're a former coach, so you know more about this this position
than
me right now. This is more up your alley than mine.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about it and get off my chest. And on the next episode, I'm going to talk about why a lot of kids are leaving Wyandotte County and why their parents think that leaving Wyandotte County is the best option for them. So I'll talk about that kind of on the next show. But I wanted to end it on that tonight. But and also before we leave too, I want to say appreciate to all our subscribers.
Yeah.
And all our followers who have been subscribing to our channel.
Good pick up on that.
And following us and and
much
being with us from day one. Yeah.
If you following me, I'm following you back. If you liking mine and comment, I'm liking and commenting right on yours back. Definitely appreciate the love and support you guys are sending from that.
Definitely, man. We definitely really appreciate all the love and the support and all the following and subscribe. And we'll continue to keep trying to do what we do and talk about it like we have been doing. And that's really all I got for the rest of the week, man.
We'll be back to report on their loss next week, y'all, with a big cheese on his face.
We'll be back next week.
I'm waiting for him to lose, y'all. I'm over here miserable.
And you know what they say, right?
Misery loves company.
10-4 next week, Chiefs fans.
Woo!
We go down here. We beat the Chargers. 31-20 is my prediction.
Who I got?
And we roll tomorrow and be in sole possession of first.
I got the Titans this Sunday.
You get blown out.
Titans is 9-4.
Yeah, I think you get blown out.
I ain't scared of them. Bring it on. Bring it on.
We'll talk about it next week.
Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Until next week.
I'm Rose. That's the coach.